Hey everybody, it's Derek from North Watchers here bringing you our latest war recap. I did miss one of the wars due to a unexpected server reset or maintenance or whatever, but we did get a surprise little matchup here up against LP3 Chiron. It wasn't an arranged matchup, but we just kind of randomly found them, so we got a tough matchup this weekend. They did get a 2-star on all of our Town Hall 10s. The two Town Hall 9.5s are 3-starred, and all of our um, 9s were also 3-starred. We did get a 2-star on all of the Town Hall 10s. The two Town Hall 9.5s they had, but left quite a few there, as you can see on the 9s. But we did still have some great attacks. Unfortunately, we did come out on the short end of this one, but we'll take a look at some good ones. First up, we have McNasty coming in on their number 6, and this was a very nasty attack. So he just has a Golalude he wants to get. He's going to have everything moving in, wants to get in, take out that queen, get a couple air defenses. So he's got his wizard down, creating that funnel. I'm just going to allow everything to kind of push its way on up and in. He sends in those wall breakers there, just opens everything up. I believe this also was our first 3-star of the war, so it really was kind of righting the ship right away. Gets that rage down maybe a little bit too far forward, 'cause the queen's not in it right now. Then she'll get in really shortly, gets that heal down, drops the poison, just slow down that attack speed, kill off those archers, while everything else works on that P.E.K.K.A. So it'll take a little bit. While that's going on, he's already sending in the lava hounds. Two of them come in with targeted balloons on that outside. The wizard and archer queen take care of the two air defenses on the entry point. The one air defense only gets a couple shots off. I just targeted those loons, funnel them perfectly into that air defense. It goes down. It's a nice, beautiful haste, get everything working across, and then has that third and final lava hound just taking on everything right there in that Tesla farm and that air defense. But with a rage, those loons are just making short work of that Tesla farm, and they just keep having everything move around. They'll clean up the last couple defenses here. It's only that Expo that can hurt them, and then just two more little cannons that are just doing work on those ground troops, and then it's just all clean up. And I mean, it was close on time, but I think what actually ended up getting him here, if you take a look, there is a little pup that does pick up a couple bombs going across, which allowed his loons to get there. I don't think he would have gotten it if that had not have happened, but either way, great job, McNasty. Next, we're going to drop down, oh, look at the wrong list. Another one of my favorite attacks. We have Mud Titan coming in on their number 9. And this guy did have a hole in his base right where that queen is, so he's just going to drop the golem, throws in that poison to slow down that damage, and drops in his level 21 king. Pops that ability. He's going to take out the defending queen, the defending king, and that golem is just going to keep taking. He's already sending in hogs right away just to flank those that, guess it's a kill squad? I don't know if that technically qualifies. So that hound is just going to kind of follow the hogs around. The hogs are just, he's just circle jerking his hogs right around this base, putting a few at each of those outside defenses. Puts a heal down for him at these probable double giant bomb spots. This was a cleanup attack, so I believe he knew where all the bombs were. Um, and just continues to send in a few more as the hogs go around. Has 4 heals for him, so is easily able to cover every part of that base that's needed. Drops the queen down late. She's going to do a little bit of tanking on that archer tower, as well as just kind of help clear out some of that trash. Those are that final heal. Just a couple turrets that can even affect them. The hogs are basically at full health now. And they do get a couple spring traps. Spring traps were they hit a lot of very good spring traps in this war, so credit to them. Hogs turn around, kill those skeletons, and then he just crushed the base. I'm sure it was just an oversight that they did not see that hole in their base, especially with a giant bomb, clan castle, and queen all in that compartment. Either way, great job, Mud Titan. Next, we'll drop down to number 16. We have Alan coming in, and he just has a nice Govaho with his little healers for Queen Walk. So he's gonna have the healers come down after the wizards starting to create that funnel. Queen's just gonna step up, start taking out some defenses. They had a lot of lava hounds in the CC in this war, so people just kind of want to keep those queens away, and that's what I believe this guy had as well. The wizards go up, or the golems go down. Some wizards come up to create that funnel, just to have everything working. He does have that town hall that's going to keep his king there for a while, so he goes ahead and gets that king down early. Pops that queen's ability because she was almost going to die up there with that expo beating on her. She is only a level 20, but she keeps just working her way around, taking out point defenses. She does unfortunately draw the clan castle, which was not wanted. I love this jump spell. Absolutely perfectly placed. Only place anything can go is into that um, queen compartment there. His Valkyries just start doing work right away. He's got a second jump just to open up more of that base for everything. And then another, he's got 2 heals still in the bag at this point. You can go ahead and drop that heal for the Valks right then. Get everything just kind of working its way around, and really it's getting to that point as their Valks start clearing this compartment, going into these double giant bomb locations. They are going to be able to, he'll be able to start sending the hogs at any point. Queen finally busts out Lava Hound and takes out all the pups, and then she just is going to continue her walk. His king hasn't used his ability, takes out the defensive king with the help of the Valkyries, pops the ability finally, and then just starts sending the hogs. But by the time that's happening, I mean, the base is gone. What, over 50% of the base was taken care of. Most of the important defenses were already gone. Queen's still working on the one side, just getting tons and tons of value. The Tesla's tanking or the healer's tanking that Tesla a little bit there. It's not a big deal, but it did have plenty of hogs at pretty full life, so it wasn't a big issue, but it helped. Then that bomb does go off, loses a hog or two there, but not a big deal. And just as a couple things he has to clean up right as this ends. Swagging the poison. Great job, Alan. It's just a really fun attack to watch. Watch that one live, and it was pretty awesome. Next, we're gonna have see Bran Helsing coming in on 19. Another Govaho, and he's got these quakes that are just gonna open up everything here in a minute or two. So he's gonna drop down those golems. Typical wizards getting down to create that funnel. Um, just stuff you're gonna see in everybody's raids here. So since that hog, it does get sprung. Wanted to try and get a free mortar, so little disheartening there. Would have been nice to get a free defense and get that CC out there. Once again, you see some more lava hounds in the CC, so Valks and ground forces away. Gets down just an awesomely placed quake. I think it gave him access to probably like 60% of the base there, and just have everything walk around. The Valks do have a long way to go, but there's not, as you can see, there's just not that many things that are even hurting them. It's really only the one Expo right now. Now they're going to start getting beat up, but he does pop that heal as they go take out the queen, and his hogs are just coming in to take out those side defenses that the golems might go get routed down on, and just perfectly done there. So the Valks are still up doing work. I'm not sure why he never dropped that poison. Certainly a lot of pups could have been taken care of at any time here. Sends 7 more hogs in at those couple defenses. Let's just get that taken care of, protect that queen a little bit. And now moving into that final major in the last compartment with with any sort of real defenses, drops that heal spell, starts sending in a couple hogs at each of those outside little turrets just to do some work there. Two hogs do split off, take out that one Tesla in the north, which is a great split, and then they're just going to come down, take up the final little bit. Drops those wall breakers. I think he wanted to get that Expo locked onto something for a little bit there. That's okay. As the hogs clear out that Expo, they're just going into full-on cleanup mode, and that's all that's left is just a couple little buildings there. They'll turn around, take out that storage, and another swag poison. Great job, Brandhelsing. And finally, it might be my favorite attack of the war. Bumblebee coming in on their number 25. And it was just seeing this, I was so nervous the entire time, thinking, what is he doing? He'll never be able to get this. He's coming in with a stone go-ho with 2016 heroes. Just absolutely crazy. He's going to get a nice wide funnel. Let everything kind of develop here. Sends in that test wall breaker, wants to make sure that everything's going to be safe. Sends in the 3 following, just pops open that hole. Now just finally backs it up with that queen. Still has a golem in the CC, comes out with the king there, and then in just a moment he should be dropping that golem. Maybe off a little bit of my timing here, but whatever. The queen's working around, taking care of business. He's gonna, drop some great poison there to slow down that damage from the dragon. That's gonna be really important because this is a long journey that um, his golems and heroes have to make. And this is one of these points. I don't look like the attack was going to peter out. The queen's going to start walking up to the north. That archer tower is going to start taking care of her. The king pops that king's ability. He takes a giant bomb, takes a bunch of damage. The golems are tanking, but he got out in front, so he's doing most of it. He does go down there, and the queen was still up. The rage spell a little far in there, but that's okay. It gets the golems uh, working on those defenses quicker. And that queen did step up into it and starts just clearing some buildings. Then here you go. It is the Golemites popping that takes out the queen. Absolutely clutch there. And the archers shooting on her. And then he's just going to send in the hogs. I mean, he had 24 hogs for this base, and his kill squad took out almost everything. He had two, healing 24 hogs. Just absolutely crazy with those low-level heroes to be able to do this. Just such a great job. The only critique, he placed that one heal spell there for just one defense. Could have been used a little bit more efficiently, I think, but hey, whatever. He completely crushes this base. Who am I to judge? And then they'll just wrap around on these last 2 defenses that can even hurt them. And from there, there's plenty of wizards working the ring all over the place. Everything will just kind of meet up. Got some golem knights in the middle there that take out one whole building for him, just help him out a little bit, and gets that awesome 3-star. So yeah, that'll be what we'll show there. Fortunately, we weren't able to come out with this one, but once again, great job to everybody at LP3. You guys certainly brought great attacks, great bases. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.